carry on. But lizard men, sidestep when yeah, sidestep. I think I would consider. Oh, did he have? Oh right, okay. So we've got 150k. He must have had He must have mercs or loners. Has he got a? Oh, okay. So his team's been butchered. Right, really butchered. Ooh. With the 150k, I think again we are going to go for a bribe and a babe. I'm definitely liking nowadays. I'm definitely liking bribe more than I like the wizard. And Apo's 100, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like a bribe and a babe would be good. I'm definitely liking the bribe more than I like the wizard nowadays. I feel like having the opportunity to, you know, wizard is very much you're just rolling the dice and hoping for the best. But the bribe, I feel like bribe is a very good inducement to take to snowball games. I feel like if you get a little bit ahead in the game and you've got a bribe and you can afford to just commit extra pieces to stamping on people, it just becomes infinitely better. So I would there we go. I was going to say I'd very much like to receive. So he's got no bench, which is great for us. He's got no bench. He's got a couple of. I think he's got a couple of very.
Keep a Saurus inside.
But he's got a level 5 Crocs that doesn't have block. I would have got rid of that Crocs ages ago. And he's got a niggle. Oh. So he's got a stand firm, guard, pro, piling on Crocs. If that Crocs piles on anyone, I am so stamping on his head. He's got a plus armour value Mighty Blowsaurus. Block tackle. That's a good Saurus. I'm not so sure about the plus AV, but it's a good Saurus. One block one. And he's got a loner skink and another loner skink. And one amazing skink. So this is the skink we're going to stamp on, given the opportunity. Right. So we are almost certainly going guard. I feel like we're going to put our... I feel like we've definitely got to give this a crack because of the fact that he's got a niggle. Like, there's no reason why we wouldn't try that. And then this is our new. Where's our new dot? Yeah, they're the right way round. And then it's just a case of I'm going to protect with those. And we're going to do it this way and see what happens. Yeah, the piling on big guy is a bit strange. Like, I really am just going to stamp on his head every opportunity because he's got piling on. Like, I don't. There's almost no way that guy doesn't get stamped on. Right, let's be sensible first. And he doesn't have much tackle. If we can get rid of this Saurus has tackle. The Saurus have tackle. But they're not particularly quick. I would very much like to do this first, but then that would be all kinds of painful if it went wrong. I'm going to commit the extra pieces here and try and punch these guys off the line. Oh, he's got a guard Crocs, doesn't he? Oh, I could do it this way. That's the way I want to do it. There we go. I knew there was a way I could do that it would work out alright. Yeah, I will follow because I might want the assist on the. Oh, the Crocs has got stand firm anyway, hasn't he? So that doesn't actually make a difference.
That's it. Get in their face. Come on, guys, together.
There we go. Now we take our glorious.
This is going to be decisive.
I really hope he uses stand firm here. Okay, he didn't. I was going to say if he uses stand firm, we're just fouling straight away. Like, God, and he got stunned as well. Okay. So, we have Tackle Guy, who immediately blitzes Skink. And then, yeah, I feel like with this, like this guy's got a niggle as well. Like I feel like we almost certainly. What does this work out to? A 72% foul on his level 5 Crocs. Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. Like we can't not. We just can't not. I can't see how we don't take that foul on the niggled big guy. Thick Skull saved him again. Oh, but he's stunned, so we're going to get a chance to do it again. And then we're just going to protect the ball with 3 pieces and see what happens.
And he took hold of the ball.
There we go. I feel like our whole game plan for this is definitely just to keep fouling as much as we can on this niggled big guy and these Saurus until our bribe is gone. He boneheaded before the game, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Minoras. I'm not sure what happened to his team. Like his team must have got butchered by another team the game before, because he had virtually no players. Like he's having to play with loner skinks and mercs. So I think that's why he hasn't got reserves. Alright, so there's his blitz gone, which is nice. What exactly are goblins for? Fun. No, I don't know. I honestly, I don't play. Yeah, they're pretty much on an orc team. I feel like the goblins are pretty much there for if you've got a troll big guy, you can give the ball to the goblin, and then the troll can pick up the goblin and throw him down the field. So you can score 1-turn touchdowns with them. Alright, what do we do here? Has this guy got... This guy does have guard, but you stand up. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get 2 dice here anyway. Philly works.
This is going to be decisive.
Do I want to... I'm not quite sure if I want to reroll that. It doesn't... yeah, you know what I'm going to do, because I want him down, because otherwise it screws with our assists. Stay. Okay, so where do we want... 72% foul again, let's go. The Tibby, welcome back, man. Welcome back. And Guitar Bot, good to see you again. KO, right. Croc's gone, that's good. Crocs is gone. Now he can cage up and start rolling down the pitch. That Crocs. That Crocs is just taking an outright beating. We go here, I guess. That Crocs. The Crocs literally went to the line. The level 5 Crocs went to the line and just was like, yeah, I'm going to do work here. And then just got repeatedly stamped on until he left the pitch. Right, there we go. And now that the Crocs has gone, game plan changes. Game plan changes to kill the skinks. That is the game plan now. Punch skinks at every opportunity. If he wants to blitz with this guy, he has to take a 1 dice. The good thing is on his Saurus, like he's gone. Like, and again, this specifically, I'm not saying this because it's wrong. I'm just saying the good thing for us is that yes, he's gone the block tackle route on his Saurus, and this guy block tackle armor value mighty blow. It's not wrong. It's certainly not wrong, and they are very good Saurus. But the good thing for us is that he hasn't got guard on anyone. Like, he hasn't gone the guard route. Because if they would have got guard after block, then it just becomes a nightmare. Like, really hard to deal with.
A fight is about to happen.
Yeah, the Goblin Dirty Player is very good as well. Yeah, you can definitely go that route. Get a couple of Goblins, give them Dirty Player, and just stamp as much as you can. Definitely worthwhile investment. But yeah, the main thing for the York team, as far as Goblins go, I've always found is literally just the if you're gonna play a big guy, maybe you play a Goblin so that if you're ever in a situation whereby you need a really quick touchdown, you've always got the opportunity to one-turn touchdown by throwing the Goblin, which is always fun. There's the guard guy, so we can always certainly get 2 dice here again. Then maybe not. We'd have to get another guy in here, but. This is really strange to me that he blitzed in and blitzed back out again. But each to their own.
That's a strike made with technique and precision.
Yeah, no injury again. Right.
Sheer muscle.
Let's just keep moving the cage, really. Yeah, that definitely, Nori, definitely not a bad shout. It is the fact that he's got the level 5 Crocs just inflates his TV. He has probably come up against a Chaos team or any other kind of, just any other well-built team that's just had a good game and decimated him. It definitely can happen the way that he's put his team together. Right, which way round do we want to do this? We'll stick a guard guy here. I want to do it this way because then we get.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Should get 2 dice here, hopefully.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Oh, I'd very much love to get into this Saurus with the Mighty Blow Troll Slayer. And you know what? In this situation, I really do want to kill Skinks, but I feel like given the opportunity to then again, like just keep these Saurus down, get the Skinks tied up. I feel like that's not a bad shout. And I might even take another. I might even take a reasonably low percentage foul on a Saurus here. What's that? 28? Nah, 28's a little low. If we can clear out a couple more Skinks, I will definitely do it. But 28 is a little on the low side. Yeah, definitely, Tibby, definitely. That is, honestly, generally, my plan against Lizardmen is always hit Skinks till there are no more Skinks left. That is the plan against every Lizardmen team. But it's just because of the way it went. The way it went with the first couple of blocks and the fact that I got such good fouls on the Crocs. That's a shame. Loses 1 point in exchange. Okay, that's an Apo. No cash. Right. So there goes our Apo. It's unfortunate for it to let go this early. But I'm not gonna. I don't really want to lose our Troll Slayer. And if he did get the minus strength, obviously he's as good as dead anyway. So that's a shame. What, has he gone 1 dice block with the loner Skink? Oh. I hate it when people do stuff like that and don't get absolutely brutally punished for it. But never mind. What can you do? He keeps moving this Saurus back to screen us or something. I'm not quite sure. And that doesn't really bother us. Marauder. No problem, man. No problem. Thank you very much, Marauder. Thank you very much. I do hope we have good luck as well. And I'm fine with people just lurking, listening in. I am fine either way. I do always say it's always nice when people come in the chat and say hello. But 90% of the reason for doing that is like just so that people feel like they can talk if they want to, or ask questions. Or everyone seems like it. Near enough everyone. Well, actually, I say near enough. Everyone that's been in my chat in the time I've been streaming have been a good bunch. So It's just so that people feel like if they want to ask questions, then they can
The attacker has an
and get some help. That's a shame. We'll stay. I really want tackle on this guy, the Mighty Blow Blitzer. Skinks outbash dwarves, yeah, all day.
Is the assist going to be enough to come
There
out
we
on
go.
top?
And again, at some point, we would very much like the punches on these guys to pay off. This guy's got dodge. This guy's got tackle, so we will. Which way do we want to go here? We go there, and then we are going to blitz this one, I guess. We will just keep punching them, see what happens. There we go. There's one. There's one down. Thanks, man. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Warder. I really do appreciate it. And then we just, I suppose at this point we avoid the Saurus. Like we were ahead, and I feel like we could quite easily punch the two Saurus, but now the Troll Slayer's gone, it does become a little more awkward. So I feel like we might just start tying up Skinks again, and then see where we go from there. And there we go. Not dead, not good. I know, yeah. We would very much like to just punch Skink, kill Skink, but it is what it is. The good thing is, it's one of these situations where the numbers advantage does mean that it just means that it makes it so much easier for us to stall till turn 8. Yeah, they are all a good bunch, Black. They are. Everyone's really helpful to people that ask questions or any questions that I don't catch. They're all very, 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 very obliging. Yeah, good old East London. Good old East London accent. Yeah. Although my East London accent is nowhere near as thick as it used to be. Seeing as I live a bit further out of London nowadays. Not so much of the Cockney left in me. Yeah, the AV10 Saurus is a bit of a weird one. Funnily enough, I've actually seen that a couple of times, and I always think it's strange. Like, I always think to myself, why would you bother? But each to their own. You, sir, are going this way. It's a shame. Have you got tackle? Doesn't matter. God blimey, what's all this about?
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride
Let's do
comes
this one
before
first.
fall.
Oh, 3 dice, come on. There we go. Yeah, well, see the movement. Yeah, the movement. I'm not. Yeah, that's the weird part about it. Like, if you're gonna pick the movement, I would certainly pick the movement over the armor. But God, this Skink is just invincible. There we go.
At the same time.
No Skink death. Right, I suppose we better move the cage now because of the way things have gone. One going for it. Don't foul. Oh, and he did. He rolled the 1. He rolled the 1, which is always sucks. Okay. So now I kind of have to get a guy in here so that this guy can't just run in. And again, we always punch a skink. Just keep punching them skinks. It's like a game show. Punch a skink. Right, where are you going to go, Little Mister Dwarf Blitzer? You go this way. And again, we end the turn. So we still got we made the mistake of making a go for it on a dwarf. To be fair, actually, you know what? After that touchdown in the last game, we've used up all our dwarf go for it. So that's the way it works. We've had our dwarf go for it glory. Now we don't get any more. Just no more. They're all done. No more.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Okay, so Blitz is in this way, which is not terrible for us. That's the source that has no block or anything, so I feel like we should be able to. I'm always surprised when he does this though. He runs in and blitzes, but then he doesn't actually move in to try and tie up the ball carrier, which seems a bit odd playing Lizardmen. Like he's almost playing to screen, which I get. I mean, I suppose he is doing a fairly reasonable job at maybe stopping me from scoring, but I feel like we should be able to score in 3 turns if he keeps doing it like this and just screening. I don't know. I do not know. We will see.
Come on, guys, together.
Unity is strength.
There we go. There's one skink down.
That's why I love this game.
One skink. Yeah, these skinks should die. I really, really hope that they die. A violent, skinky death. Nah, never mind. Right, and now it just becomes a case of where do we put the ball carrier? This guy has guard. Like, I'm almost certain we're going to go as far up that way as we can. I'd probably very much like to. Oh, I don't like having to roll and go for it. You're going to type that guy. Yeah, no, he did. Jeremy did. He like I had a quick look at his team before the game, and he did look like he'd just been in a pretty much an absolute pasting. Can we get round? We can get round. Okay. So we're almost certainly going to get a guy here. Is this the no? This is the block tackle guy. Okay. Oh, okay.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go with the
Alright,
ball.
there we go. So we'll try and do it this way. Hopefully we get 2 dice and at least get him away, and then we'll be happy enough with that. Still get. This is actually alright. I'd very much like to take the 2 dice and knock him this way. There we go. That's about as good as I could have hoped for. And there we go. I would have very much liked to knock that guy down, but I feel like we're in a reasonable spot here. He can, again, he gets the 2 dice here, but not much else. He gets a couple of 2 dice blocks, but they don't really help him put pressure on the ball. Yeah, well, yeah. Once there are no skinks left, lizards they have such a hard time doing anything remotely useful with the ball that it just becomes a case of they're never going to score. Like, they can still stop you from scoring with the Saurus, but they're never going to score themselves. They're just done at that point. Their scoring threat is over. That works for us. We will quite happily take that. So he's burned his reroll. Okay, that's fine.
You know, it's very
So now he
hard
can.
to dwarf a retreat. It's one of their greatest
So that
strengths.
just makes this more movement, and that doesn't stop me scoring. I feel like here the thing here is he's gonna get 2 chances to get his crocs back anyway. So I almost feel like given the chance to. Oh, such a shame that our Troll Slayer is indisposed there. I'm almost tempted to try and dodge out with the Troll Slayer to try and Surfasaurus. Rattan, how you doing, my man? Good to see you again. You unfortunately missed that glorious dwarf bullshit at the end of the last game. But, yeah, I don't know here. I would very much like. Oh, that's good because he's already burned a reroll. Right, sweet. And a KO. That is amazing. Right. So we definitely punch a skink. It's a real shame that we can't surf this Saurus, but. Yeah, as much as I'd like to re-roll it, I'm not going to. You get to punch a skink, as always. Oh, another injury. Sweet. That is nice. So that's another skink down. Right, we're doing well. We're doing well skink-wise. And now it just becomes a case of tackle guard guy. I feel like you're almost certainly going to blitz this skink. Too bad that Saurus wasn't AV10. Yeah, that's it. You need the AV10 Saurus. We'll stay. Oh no. Right. Oh no, we got the stun. Okay. Alright, so you're going to stand up. And then it just becomes a case of how far this way can we get. I feel like we can screen well enough here. I don't feel like this guy. He can make it go for it, so we do have to kind of pay attention to him. I feel like we can definitely make this awkward. Right, I do have to be a little bit careful about what is the best way around this though. 1, 2, 3, and I do need a guy here. So he has to dodge that way, he has to dodge there, so he can't go anywhere without having to. What if I put him here? Tackle zones, yep. I can go here. And then we've got tackle zones everywhere. Okay, I feel like that makes things reasonably awkward for him. I don't feel like there's an easy way towards the ball carrier now. So we shall see. Maybe. You have a legendary skink alike. Sweet, man. Sweet. If you've managed to get a skink that far, then he's done very well. He deserves our respect. That is fine. So what does he do? I mean, a best case scenario, what does he do here? He blitzes a guy and then he runs a tackle guy in. But the way he's done it. Okay, this seems exceptionally pointless. Not quite sure what the point of this is. Really?
Not a wise place to end your
Seems
turn
odd.
on the border of the pitch.
The way he did this seems exceptionally weird. Like he ran a guy over here for no reason, then he ran a guy over here for no reason, and then he blocked with the no block Saurus. Like that could have gone horrible in so many different ways. Like I'm kind of like I get what he's doing. Like he's tying up the players so they can't block, and then he's blitzed. But why would you do it with the no block guy? That's the bit I don't understand. That seems a little bit weird. But either way, we should be able to get a reasonably easy 2 dice block here. This is the tackle block diving tackle guy. This is the guard guy. Oh, did the other skink just get knocked out? He did. Okay. I suppose blitzing with this guy is probably just as good. And that way I don't have to do going for it. And we have a reroll. So this should be reasonably, yeah, should be reasonably safe.
One less annoyance than you.
And then, did we have a... Yeah, we've still got a bribe. Like, there is the distinct possibility that if we try and stamp on this skink, that it goes horribly wrong. But that's a level 5 skink. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? I've done it. I did this last time, and the bribe failed. What is it? What's the odds? 58%? Oh, I don't know. It's tempting. It is tempting, but I feel like we just got to take the score. I feel like we've got to take the score, be done with it, see what happens. Again, the bribe is still good. We still get a chance to foul in the next half. Hopefully, he doesn't get his. Oh, we got 3 back. Okay, Sora's still down, but getting the Crocs back is unfortunate because then he just gets to punch with the Crocs. But we cannot complain about that first half. That first half went pretty well. Just more so for just getting the 2 skinks off. I love getting skinks off the pitch early. I nearly said I love getting skinks off there, which would have been a whole different conversation. But yeah, no, I do like getting the skinks off the pitch nice and early. It does make life infinitely easier. Yeah, do I win? Do I try and win, or do I try and kill skinks? It's the eternal Blood Bowl question. The thing is, it's one of that is one of those situations where I feel like if we were in a little bit of a worse spot, if the game was more even, or if I felt like the game was more even, I might be willing to take a risk and try and kill the level 5 skink. But I actually feel like we're in a reasonable spot here. Like we got some subs, or we did have a sub. We're still at 11 men, and I feel like if we can just keep slowly winning the war of attrition here, especially with our bribe. I feel like we can definitely get. I reckon in the second half we can definitely get this Crocs off the pitch again. Between the niggle, like I feel like we can definitely do a job on him.
That's okay. Some say it's perfect for playing Blood Bowl.
Oh, that's a nice kick.
I call it dull.
I should let that Cholslate kick more often. Kill boat, yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely... There is definitely an argument to be made for making that foul there on the skink, but... I just remember last time we did it when we was in the scoring position last game, and we did it and the bribe then failed as well, so... There is always the... I'm always banging on about how you've got to try and prepare for things to go wrong. And in that situation, I feel like it was best to prepare for it going wrong and take the score. Yeah, that kick's amazing. Cholse's a legend. God, this Crocs.
The attacker has
this Crocs is pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Like, is he going to pile? Oh, I thought that was the Crocs. Now we get to see the Crocs pile on animation. No. Watch the Crocs pile on.
Sometimes the underdog wins.
That is amazing. This Crocs is ridiculous. I love it. I love it. I love this guy for having a piling on Crocs. I love it. So he's fouling, but he doesn't have a bribe. This is like, I really don't feel like... The thing is, right, a lot of people... Oh, sorry. Ran, did you get the old caps lock thing? The caps lock is the one I've got to sort out. Sometimes Moobot goes a bit crazy. I'm going to check that one actually. Moobot, what are you doing about caps? Why are you? Let's have a look. Settings.
To make him
You know what? I'm going to make it... There we go. You know, I'm actually going to turn off the caps lock one for now. Because the caps lock one's a bit excessive. God damn it, Moobot. Moobot loves just banning, like, timing people out. There you go. You should be alright now. Sorry about that, Ran. As I say, like, it's one of these. The caps lock one is the one I'm not overly fussed about. If I ever got into a situation where people were just spamming caps all day for no reason, then I would.
It's going to be hard now that they're outnumbered.
I might change it back, but for now we're good. We're good. Our chat is a pretty reasonable place, full of reasonable, glorious people. So. And niggle Crocs with pro about Brock. Yeah, I've changed it for now. Right, right, what do we want to do here? We don't want to defend this far back again, obviously, but so he got his Saurus back as well, but he's down to what, 9? I feel like down to 9 players. Long bid, long bid, long bid. Are we missing a? Oh, okay, we are missing a runner. We want the runner on the pitch though. Ah, that's why. You know what? I've just realised why we've got 4 rerolls. I'm such a doofus sometimes. We have got 4 rerolls because because we've got a leader runner that we have on the pitch. So that's why. Makes a lot more sense now. I'm thinking. I was thinking to myself for ages. Yeah, Crocs piling on Mighty Blow. It is the new hotness in Blood Bowl. Soon everyone's going to be doing it. Rowan, man, Rowan, how you doing? Good to see you again. Yes, you are a mustachio Bretonian blitzer. That you are. Actually, he's got like a bit of a glorious goatee going on actually, but yeah, Crocs piling on Mighty Blow is the new thing. Everyone's going to be doing it. Ooh, Alpha Milou or Ooh Alpha Milou. Yeah, I'm sure. That's what I'm going to go with. Ooh Alpha Milou. Oh no, it's Ooh Alpha Male. Oh, you know what? God, blimey, people and their names. Alpha Male. Hey, there we go. Alpha Male. Alpha Male. Thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you are enjoying the stream, and I hope you enjoyed your little goblin dance. Both teams lose a turn. That works just fine for us. And that is who was that the Troll Slayer who did the kick again? This Troll Slayer is amazing. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna paint the sidelines with the ball. Just kick to the sidelines all day. Yeah. No, I definitely get it. Why? Like if people have the same tag for like all of their gaming life, it's so annoying when you go to sign up somewhere with that tag and you can't have it. Like, I get why people do it. It just confuses the life out. It's just the O's. The O's threw me off because normally it is like X's or something else. Or
No, I'm sorry.
but yeah, Alpha Male, welcome. Good to see you. Good of you to join us. And I almost want again. If he does this, oh, he's made the pro. If he follows up and piles on, I'm so gonna stamp on him. I have a bribe. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he's not done it. He's sensible. I was definitely the 10 Avisaurus is a bit much. I don't know. I think it's just like random skink in the line of scrimmage just to, I don't know, give an assist. It was a.
This isn't my bag.
Is he passing with them as well? God blimey!
Senseless violence.
It's just glorious, glorious skink passing. I love it. Well, yeah, Minoras, you know, maybe he's doing some weird stuff, but there is the distinct possibility he is relatively new to the game. At the end of the day, everybody had to learn sometimes. Everybody has to learn at some point. Right, guard guy goes in here. We're almost certainly going to blitz with our Troll Slayer in here, I feel like. Take our 2 dice. Hopefully we get 2 dice, 2 dice. Yeah, the Crocs does have piling on. It is glorious.
This is going to be enough to come out on top.
It's a shame we didn't knock him down the first time. We failed the going for it. Okay, that sucks.
What's this?
We failed the going for it twice. Never mind.
There's no stopping.
Okay. Piling on is a very, you know, piling on is very dangerous against. Like, and this is not me personally, like not in this game specifically, I just know from watching better people than me play. Piling on is a very dangerous skill to have against really good Blood Bowl characters, because they will punish you for using it every opportunity. Every time you pile on, like, they will just stamp all over you. It's a very dangerous skill. It's definitely worth it, like it's definitely worthwhile, don't get me wrong. But
Yep.
oh, that is really unfortunate.
If he could talk.
Oh,
More pain for that team. Their
well,
pain is our gain.
our dodge runner may have just met his end, which is a shame. Which is a shame. I really don't feel like I'm going to be running around with an AV7 runner. The Crocs has stand firm, piling on, pro, and guard. Yeah, so that is a real shame. The dodge runner getting crocked is it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. We didn't really get much of a chance to play with the dodge runner. Yeah, we've only just got him, but that is Blood Bowl, folks. Just when you think things are going well, your shiny new dodge runner just gets crocked. I don't know, Tibby. Well, Tibby, you know, good, bad, clever, dumb, doesn't really come into it, does it? With the luck, the Blood Bowl gods. Sometimes Nuffle smiles on you. I don't feel like this is too bad for us again. I feel like we can get enough. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm sure we'll get another decent runner at some point, but it does hurt a little bit. Have we got a spare guard guy? Yeah, have we got a spare guard guy here? Yeah. Okay, can you get... No, you can. Alright, we're going to take some 1 dice blocks here afterwards. For now... No, I don't want to go... Oh, it's because you're in the way. Okay. In that case then, you go... You go there. You go there. You go. You take a 1 dice in there? Probably. You go. Actually, yeah, we'll take a 2 dice there.
That's a holding.
Have we got? We haven't used that reroll yet, have we? Okay. So. Take a 1 dice. This Crocs has no block or anything, so I feel reasonably happy about taking the 1 dice. That didn't work out exactly how we would have liked, but
Good call. Intimidation is
it's not the worst thing in the world.
strength that I was still
Yeah, I definitely feel like grab and wrestle and things like that would have been a lot better if he was going to keep the Croc. I personally wouldn't have let the Crocs get that far without block anyway. I just would have fired him and got a new one. But you know. Maybe some people, maybe he's more sentimental than I am towards the big guys. Grab lets you, when, oh, I've made too many go for it there, which I didn't want to do. Grab lets you pick any square to move people into when you block them. I'll explain that better in a sec. See this block here? When I made this block here, the only squares I could push the Crocs to were here, here and here, normally. You can only push them backwards. If I had grab, I would be able to pick any square next to me and push him into anyone I liked. Like literally just pick him up and put him wherever I wanted. So it's very good for surfing people and stuff like that. To an extent. It does kind of cause some problems sometimes. But out of curiosity, does grab... I assume that grab cancels sidestep. Is that right? Does grab cancel sidestep? I would expect it does, but I've never seen the 2 of them together, actually, come to think of it. That I might have to look into. But yeah, grab is basically you get to move people around wherever you like.
I think he's moving.
Oh, he failed the pro reroll. There's been a lot of pro failures lately. Like the pro like I definitely understand pro on a... Oh, it does... Right, it does cancel. Okay, yeah, I would expect it would. It seems sensible that it would cancel it out. Alright, okay. Nice.
One less obstacle for the ball carrier.
So where does he go here? He gets a 1 dice here. He gets a 1 dice with the no... God, that's good. He has to re-roll that. So there's his re-roll. And now he gets 2 dice here. And the skink can make a run for it, but the skink cannot get far enough to score. So if the skink makes a run for it here, the skink gets kicked off the... Okay, he's going for the big old loop around. Let's do it this way. I don't even think that that is safe, is it? Yeah, human can get to 2k. They can eventually.
I wonder how fast they...
How safe is this? 1, 2... I suppose it's pretty safe. It's only a long beard. Yeah, I mean, my human team's up to like 18, 1900 at the moment. Or somewhere around that. Or at least 17 something. They're doing alright. Okay. Okay. Right. Everybody's going surfing. Which way round do we want to do this? Is there a way we can surf both of these guys? I don't know. Probably not. We can definitely surf one. Right, you guard guy can go in here.
Yeah, smells like a
So in
good old
Dauntless we should get
fashioned
2 dice here. Right, we're going to do some other stuff first, but that is definitely a plan for later. You're going to go stand next to a skink. I'd very much like to take a 1 dice here so I could run this guy away, but we'll see. We're going to do this first.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle.
Yeah, I'm going to reroll the Dauntless. Why not? Oh, God! Ooh, the double skulls! The double skulls! Never mind. Never mind. Sometimes you've got to accept the fact that the game hates you. Now he's actually in a really good spot to score. We probably aren't going to be able to stop him, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. Definitely... I can't... This is of my own making. Alright, this is... I will say, as much as re-rolling... We failed the Dauntless and then rolled double skulls. As much as that sucks balls... This, the fact that he's now free and clear, is my own goddamn fault. Because I should have moved these guys before I did the block. I know better. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. You think you're going to be alright, and the game just, you know, says nope. So that is a bit of a problem. The good thing is, hopefully, that we still might get to surf. Nah, maybe we don't. He probably makes a block with this guy now, which is really unfortunate. These guys are all tied up now, which is crap. This guy's going to get out of here. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, this guy, actually, no, this guy still gets... Oh, the stun really doesn't hurt. It really doesn't help. I mean, we can still surf this guy. Easily enough. Well, I say easily enough. I thought last time was going to be easy. The problem we're going to have is getting a guy free to cover this guy. And try and make him score quick enough that... Oh, okay, so he's left the... He's gone to blitz that way. Which is... I wouldn't necessarily have done that. I would have just kept the Saurus next to the skink for protection. But... Again, there's not really much chance. That we can catch him. I mean, this guy can get reasonably far. Can the skink score next turn? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shall see. We shall see. The hope we've got is that if we kind of need him to score on his turn 14, so we've got 3 turns to. Do I want to surf the Saurus, or do I want to try and put pressure on it? I feel like we have to put pressure on the ball, really. I don't think we can afford to not make him score. Like, as fun as surfing the Saurus would be, if we want to win, we have to put pressure on the ball. We can't not. So we're going to do it this way. And the reason I'm making the extra go for it is because I want the Saurus to have to make go for its I want the Saurus to have to make go for its to... Oh, we've found a double go for it again. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, we've had a I feel like we was in a really good spot, and then we've just had like the last 2 turns we've had a real run of crappy dice, and they've kind of boned us a little bit. But again, disclaimer: some of this was my own making. I am aware that this is not. I'm not just blaming the dice. I'm not saying, oh, it's all the dice. The dice have screwed me. I did kind of screw myself a little bit, but the dice have not helped. And yeah, we are definitely going to play the Bretts today. We are definitely going to play the Bretts today. As I said, like early on when I came on to do the stream, I said that the plan was to do 2 games on everyone, 2 games on the Dwarves, 2 games on the Bretts, and 2 games on the humans, and see how we end up, and then see where we go from there. But yeah, the Brett. To be fair, like we had a couple of painful games on the Bretts. They didn't go spectacularly well last time. But even our Brett team's not got a horrible record, so we're doing all right. Right, can we see now? Unfortunately, I don't even think we can make this, which is a real problem. But again, we do need to try and we do need to just make it so that. Oh, this went so badly, so quickly. It's like one of them things where all of a sudden you're like, oh, how did that go so wrong? Can we make it? Can we make it round here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We might actually be able to get a 1 dice block on that guy. God, that piling on Crocs. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Bretts are certainly an acquired taste. They definitely take some getting used to. Okay, right. Well, this has all gone completely horribly wrong. But 1, 2, 3. Ah, so we can't do it. Okay. We'd have to do it this way. But I don't feel like there's any other play really. We have to make that. We have to try it. So we made the dodge.
Well, they had to retreat a little. It was getting dangerous.
I suppose he's got sidestep, so we kind of have to reroll that, don't we? We need him to go down. There we go. Now we just need the ball to go off the pitch. Just go off the pitch. Yes, go on. Go down that way. Down that way. No, not back here, you piece of rubbish. Right, okay, now what do we do? Well, we're definitely staying guys up. So again, some glorious dwarf greatness. Like let's call it what it is, which is perfectly reasonable dwarf play. That dwarf. Dwarves have had some interesting times as of late. Right, definitely got to tie this guy up. He's had this skink just sitting here like the whole time, just like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill out over here. that dwarf. Oh, I love it. You stand up. You stand up. And then we take a 2 dice here, which would be lovely. There we go. At the same time. God, what I love doing to have got stunned or something. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Oh. So how far can this guy get now? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know. Let's just see what he does. Let's just see what he does. Again, we're in with a shot now. All we have to do is just get a chance to pummel whichever skink ends up with the ball. Which I think we should be able to do, because we should be able to at least get one of these 2 free. Like, one of these guys should be able to get free. And this is the we would very much, like, worst case scenario, no matter where he goes with the skink, we want him to be close enough that we can then get the diving tackle guy next to him. But we'll see. We'll see. So that's part 1 of his plan done. Oh.
Yep.
So what's he got? 1,
what he'd say
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he can get back to here maybe, or 9, 10. He can get. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can get pretty far, but it all does. Again, this is. I've said this before. Like, in order to draw the game, what he needs to do is pick up the ball with the skink and score. That's what he needs to do. Making blocks before he does that is just unnecessary dice rolls to burn your reroll. Like, if this is the hard part, do it first. Like, you, without picking the ball up, you're boned anyway. If he would have used his reroll on one of those blocks, this is all over now. As it happened, it turned out alright. And getting the stun on this guy is so good for him. It's unbelievable. But what can you do? I feel like we might be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can almost get. We can definitely get one guy in there. A lot of it's going to require some rerolls. 2 dice with tackle and a go for it. I feel like is almost certainly our best bet. Oh, come on. Oh. Sometimes I really hate this game. Not often, but sometimes. Oh well, never mind. So we end up 1-1. We had our chance. We had our chance to keep a 1-0 lead, but unfortunately that boned us. The two big things that went. To be fair, like I will say, we made one dodge here. Like again, it was a 67% dodge. It wasn't the end of the world. We needed to make a dodge and a 1 dice with a reroll, which we did, which was good for us. But then, like the way the ball landed was very unfortunate. The fact that it landed back down this end, and rolling the 1, you know. Yeah, the going for it sucked, but we were going to have to make go for it no matter whichever way we did this. And again, he's making a load of blocks with no rerolls. If a block goes badly, he loses. Like, why would you do it? This is the part where sometimes I think to myself, like, people just ask to lose the game. Like, all this is just a why? There is no reason for it. But, whatever. Each to their own. Each to their own. But that is just... Like, this guy's got no... It's not like this guy's got no block. That could easily go bad. But, never mind. Never mind. Oh. God, it does kind of hurt to draw this game, but we definitely did. Like, we definitely did make a mistake, though. This is not to say that, you know, I do feel like he's been doing a lot of ridiculous stuff, but that's not to say that we just got screwed by the dice. That's not the case. We did make a pretty huge. We made a pretty huge mistake by not moving our 2 dwarves this way before we made that block to serve the Saurus. We got like a bunch of bad dice there. We got some bad dice here. It sucks, but now what we probably need is like a riot. But we'll see. We'll see. We might be alright. Runner. God, this has been... this actually, you know what? This is one of them games where I felt like it was going so well in the first half, but when you look at it at the end, like all we did was get rid of a couple of loner skinks, and he killed our good runner. Like he actually killed one. Well, he gave one of our troll slayers minus strength, and then he gave our runner minus AV. Like that's just... God, things have actually not gone well. Never mind. Never mind. Things have not gone well and we drew. It's better than things not going well and losing. Touchback. Nah, it's a shame. It doesn't... It was a high kick, so it doesn't really matter. What? Whoa, that's weird. Why is my team... Never mind. We'll go for a glory pass.
When are they going to replace it?
I don't know, Bob, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls, please"? I'm not going to do it.
Buzzkill. They're shouting about that big one.
Okay, never mind. What we really want is
Players hitting each other.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's one of them games where you start to think to yourself, oh god, blimey, I'm like, what's going on? And I definitely did make pretty big balls up, but
The clock's ticking. The final whistle is moments away, and yet the score is in
yeah,
red.
good old Dwarf one-turn touchdown. Oh, KOs. Now I get a bunch of KOs off the line.
Possibly off his move.
Yeah, messing up that surf though. I can't believe we failed the Dauntless, re-rolled the Dauntless, and then went straight into double skulls. That just hurt so much. Oh.
I admire that.
God, why did he stand for him? Not that I can get round to fouling, but... no, and again, that's not really... I'm just going to go for the glory pass. Has any of these guys got Agi 3? No, Agi 2, Agi 2... Agi 3, right, okay. Nah, honestly, I can't, but there's no real point to it. I am going to try the short pass instead. I want to see if I can get a glory point. Oh, there we go. Okay. And that is that. GG, good sir. GG. I'm going to leave the croc. Honestly, I feel like killing his crocs would be doing him a favour. Like, getting rid of that massive TV bloat on his team is actually good for him. I'd rather just let him play with the crazy piling. And to be fair, that Crocs deserves our respect. He is glorious. He's like pro piling on Crocs. I think so. I think we might have KO'd one. No, I don't think we KO'd the AV10 guy. I think the AV10 guy was one of the... I think the ones we KO'd were the two... yeah, exactly, yeah. If we rid him of the Crocs, it's actually good for him. Oh, right. Well, we got a... I think we might have to fire a... We're almost certainly going to fire this guy. God, it's such a shame. We got a we got a double on our runner, and he immediately just was like, nope, minus AV. Because we used the Apo on one of our Troll Slayers who got crocked. I think it was this one. On balance, as it turned out, I wish we would have let that guy die and saved this guy, but there's no way to know that at the time. No, honestly, sometimes I feel like, oh yeah, I'm going to foul that guy. Sometimes, but not often. I don't make a massive habit of doing the turn 16 foul. Like, again, I've said this before on stream. If you got star player points for it, I would foul turn 16 all the time. If you got star player points for injuring someone with a foul, I'd crack on. But as it is, you know,
Our magic
it doesn't really bother me. So the only time, like, I've done it once, I think, and that was just because I was having one. Like, I did so many fouls that game trying to injure players that didn't work. By the end of it, I was just like, I'm just going to kick everyone. But on the whole, I generally don't do the turn 16 fouls. I don't really see the point. It's not, you know, it's only a game. But I have said before that if people do it to me, I really couldn't care less. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like, I don't really mind. Right.